Welcome to Rules of Expression podcast. I'm your host and favorite tattoo artist, Roxie J, the Ruler. I want to first say happy 13-year tattoo anniversary to myself. This podcast episode is pretty much going to be a Who Am I episode. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. So I figured what better day than to go ahead and tell you all a little bit about myself if you don't already know. If you've never met me before, if you've never worked with me before, if you didn't grow up with me, if you're not family or friends, this is for, pretty much like I said, just letting you know who I am, a little bit about my background and where I come from. I want to first start off by going ahead and saying this. I just want to say thank you, God, for allowing me to see another day. Thank you, God, for allowing me to see another year in this career field. It has not been an easy journey, but I do have a lot of great and positive things that I can say about it as well. I want to also say that for whoever's watching this video right now, if your intentions are not positive towards me and who I am and what I'm about, I pray that you find peace in your life and peace in your journey. I pray that whatever hatred and jealousy or any ill will that you have towards me, you find the time to sit and reflect on why you feel the way you do towards me, because a lot of times that negativity and that jealousy and the evil eyes that you send towards me are really just a reflection of how you truly feel about yourself. Just as I have a lot of people that love and support me, love and support my craft, I am not naive to the fact that there are a lot of people that watch my page and has done so for a very long time just to see what I have going on and to try to siphon off of my blessings. And like I said, I'm not naive to that fact, so I wanted to go ahead and do this first. Like I said, whatever you're directing towards me, I pray that you find peace. I pray for you. I pray that you find happiness. I pray that you find something that brings you, joy. And that's genuinely coming from the heart. I have come across certain people. That's just confirmation to me that I'm on the right path. The video cut off when I was on here rebuking the jealousy, rebuking the devil, and rebuking all negative energies towards my page, because I know the devil is mad. But I'm going to keep pushing forward because that's just who I am. Okay? So, simply put, if you're directing any negativity towards me and you have been doing so for quite some time, I still appreciate you and I still pray for you. And I also still want you to know that regardless of whatever the case may be, that is still a form of being a fan. It's just misguided energy. So you might as well love me. You might as well let go of anything that you're carrying in your heart that's heavy for me. This goes for anybody, stranger, people that know me, people who used to know me, and we'll just leave it there, okay? So, who I am. Everybody calls me Roxie J. That is my tattoo name. I did not want to go about doing the tattoo names like, I'm not even going to name no names out there, but y'all know y'all see that sometimes where you'll come across like tattoo pages and like they'll have a tattoo name and it's just not them. So I pretty much wanted my name to be my brand, and that's what I've worked really hard to do, and it's worked out for me. Everybody knows me as Roxie J. I am born and raised from Williamsburg, Virginia. You can hear how country I am when I say Williamsburg. Williamsburg, Virginia. I moved away from Williamsburg at the age of 25 to pursue my career as a tattoo artist because Williamsburg does not allow tattoo shops or anything really. You know, if you know anything about Williamsburg, you know it's really small. Quite honestly, when I did leave Williamsburg, I was really, really green. I didn't know much about much, to be honest. But I did know one thing is when I started tattooing, I know that it sparked something in me. I I've been drawing all my life. I learned how to draw before school. In elementary school, I used to get in trouble for drawing on my classmates with permanent marker. And I would get in trouble because I do this often, and then they go home. By the time they get home from being at school all day and their parents would try to wash off the permanent marker, it would stain them. So I technically knew my calling before I knew that I knew. You know, I started drawing tattoos for classmates in high school and getting paid for it. Tattoo artists that were working from out of their houses and stuff like that. Again, Williamsburg is it's a small place. And again, we didn't have tattoo shops. So there were a lot of tattoo artists like from out of their houses. So I wasn't getting tattoos yet, but I had friends that were already doing so, and they would come and give me like $5, $10 here and there to draw up a design. I do have a few people that I know who have gone and gotten some of my artwork drawn on them from high school. I did my first tattoo at age 25. I just turned 38 a few weeks ago on July 3rd. That was my birthday. On my 25th birthday, someone gifted me a tattoo machine, and it was a surprise. I remember seeing the, like the international trucks or the international vans, the yellow and red ones. I remember seeing that pull up in my yard, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I know I hadn't ordered nothing from overseas, and it was one of those cheap tattoo kits that come in the box, like the lock box. I still have that same tattoo machine. I still have that lock box, and that was a gift. I pretty much from there taught myself how to tattoo from out of the house. Self-taught everything, even artistically, everything that I do, painting, drawing, whatever, it's all self-taught. I've never been to college, never went to school for those things. These are all gifts from God, and I'm truly grateful. But yeah, I taught myself how to tattoo by tattooing myself, tattooing my cousins, tattooing my close friends and relatives. So yeah, I taught myself how to tattoo with that tattoo kit. I was doing really cheap tattoos. I was doing tattoo parties. Pretty much doing anything that I could do to learn and to have the experience. I quickly knew and felt that Williamsburg was not going to be the place for me to grow. So I found an apprenticeship out in Norfolk, Virginia. I was working a full-time job from 6 to 2 in the morning. And then after I get off at 2, I'd have to be at the tattoo shop by 5 o'clock. I worked that shop from 5 o'clock until closing, which was about 11. I wasn't tattooing yet, but I was cleaning the shop and doing shop errand runs. And if you've ever been an apprentice before and you had an apprentice of this style, you know that you pretty much do a bunch of shit just for nothing really. And I did that for a few months. Fast forward to me being 27 years old, I got licensed to tattoo, and that was out in Suffolk. And that was a whole big ordeal as well. That's a whole nother story. I still want to get to that and tell y'all what happened with that too. I did an apprenticeship there and I got licensed. I stayed there for almost 2 years. And when I got licensed, it made me the first black female licensed to tattoo in Virginia. Newspaper people came, did an interview on me. When I go to the DPOR, they know who I am before I even have to like introduce myself. It's really dope. It's a dope feeling. What else I want to tell y'all? I wanted to be an art teacher. I still would love to do that. I always wanted to teach like elementary school kids. My favorite style of tattooing is animation, anime, anything cartoony. And that's because it's always, bright colors involved. I really love doing color work on brown skin. Over the years to teach myself certain skills, or of course go get taught certain skills by artists that I looked up to. I've been to Atlanta to do this 3 times. What else I want to tell you guys? 2020, I created my own brand, which is Melanin Dipped in Ink. Well, in 2017, I actually launched it, but I didn't tell anybody until 2020 when I got everything trademarked and finished. What else, you guys? If you have any questions also, if you're watching this video, you can leave it below. I don't mind answering anything. 13 years, it flew by. It really did. I feel like I was just an apprentice like a few years ago. Honestly, in my apprenticeships, I'm gonna be honest, in those apprenticeships, I did not learn much from my mentors. I have not been very blessed in that area to receive certain guidance from people without them doing things to try to use me or manipulate me, or use the fact that an apprentice really wants to learn something. People really can take things too far. I wish I would have come across a mentor that would have really genuinely wanted to see me blossom and grow, but I did not. I mean, common sense would be that in this industry, being a black female tattoo artist is not easy. If it is easy for you, I am so happy for you. I really am. But for me, it was not. I went through a lot. That's one of the main reasons why right now, currently, I am in my own studio suite. I work alone, which I prefer at the moment. I don't mind working with artists, but with that being said, I can't work with artists for too long, especially if I'm in a group of artists that I feel like I'm not really learning much from. I can't be stagnant like that too long. I also prefer to have control over my own energy and my own space. I like my tattoo sessions with my clients to be private because I feel like it's very intimate getting a tattoo and giving a tattoo. So I prefer to be alone with my clients so we really can get to learn each other, know each other, have certain conversations that you can't really have in front of other people. I don't like distractions. And I also understand that it's a spiritual thing as well. And if you have a tattoo artist and you haven't felt that it was a spiritual connection, I would advise you to keep looking. This is something where I'm altering your body and you're allowing me to do so. I take it very seriously. I also am very critical on who I work with. I definitely follow energy. I definitely believe in my intuition and my discernment. So I do listen to those things. And anytime that I have not listened to those things, I've always said I should have fucking listened to how I felt in the beginning. As far as tattoos, I have over 150 tattoos on myself. I do not get in a tattoo chair as fast as I used to because I am running out of space. It's very limited now, so I'm more careful with what I decide to do. I tattoo myself. That is one of the ways I learned how to tattoo as well, tattooing on myself. And I still, to this day, if I can reach it, then I will do it. And I've already said a lot of my thank yous in my post for the tattoo special and the tattoo giveaway, but I truly am thankful for everybody who's been working with me since day one. I'm grateful for all the new people that come along. I'm thankful for the references that you guys give me, passing out my business cards and my business information. Thank you so, so much. It does not go unnoticed. I'm in a good place right now when it comes to my career. I'm very, very confident and very comfortable. With that being said, that's why you might have noticed I have picked up drawing portraits again. I don't like being comfortable and I don't like being stagnant. And I'm also one of those people that when I reach a goal, I'm like, yay, I did it. What's next? what's next? You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that. I'm working on being focused, more focused. I don't want to compare myself to other people. I don't want to compare my journey to other artists. I don't want to waste time. I definitely want to grow. I definitely have bigger plans. And I don't know, something has changed in me. I'm not going to front with y'all. I'm not going to lie. Something has changed in a good way. Something has shifted in me. And I notice I feel this way every time I travel when I go somewhere. Every time I get off a plane, something switches. And it's a good thing. I'm not complaining. It just really opens my eyes up to see things clearly. I take that time to really disconnect from everything that I've been doing, all the busyness and the hustle and bustle. And I really, really connect to myself when I leave. And then when I come back, I'm uncomfortable because I know that I can do so much more than what I've been doing. And I've had people tell me that. And I also say it's at my own pace. Anytime somebody has told me that, I tell them, I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I do. But it's not for you to decide for me. It's not for you to dictate for me what I'm supposed to be doing. I agree with you with some things. But at the end of the day, it's really all on my timing. And I have a lot of other things going on mentally that I don't put out there to the public, or I don't put out there for people to know. And so all these things play a part in me doing tattoos. And the thing about it is, I tell people too, yeah, I'm a tattoo artist, but I'm so much more than that. And I think people tend to forget that doing tattoos, it puts a hindrance on your body. Mentally, energy wise, it's draining sometimes. And I'm only human just like everybody else. And you know, I want to do everything the right way. I've made enough mistakes by trusting in the wrong people, or, giving to the wrong people, or expecting people to do for me what I do for them. So now I'm at a place where I'm solely and fully understanding of I have to do what's best for me. And honestly, choosing the career as a tattoo artist has been one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. One of the best things that I've never given up on, no matter how hard it got, because I knew why the devil was attacking me so strong. Just like I do with anything else. I know why. And I keep pushing forward. And I'm just thankful. I really am. I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, thank you all for everything. And if you have any questions, please drop them below. Wish me a happy anniversary. Thank you. Appreciate it. My email is roxie.js.studio@gmail.com. All my links are in my bio to contact me, to book me. Also, I still do paint parties or paint and sip parties, but I want to do more of traveling with it. So if you are an owner of a lounge or a restaurant, hair salon, anything like that, and you have an actual business that I can come to work and do paint parties at, please contact me. I really want to do more of those things. I just don't want to, long story short, I'd rather it just be like a restaurant or lounge. That way y'all can handle the food and the drinks, and I can just handle the art part. Because when I got to cook for them and I got to get the drinks and all that stuff, it's a lot. It's a lot on your girl. And I just want to paint. I just want to paint and entertain. That's it. So if you have a venue and you would like me to come work there, hit me up, okay? Because me doing it in the studio and stuff like that, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I love it, but it's a lot. So yeah. Thank you everybody for also entering into the tattoo special and the tattoo giveaway. Good luck to you all. And as far as the hourly rate, you can book that any day, anytime within the next 30 days. You can enter like tagging people as often as you want to win the free tattoo or the free gifts from off of my website. If you are interested in doing the new client hourly special, just email me and I'll get you booked. And from there, I'll leave it here. You guys have a blessed day. Love you.